my name is Christy and I'm an English-speaking volunteer in Europe, and my friends and I have created a series of 20 short videos for you to motivate you to practice your English wherever you're at. Our series is called English Wellness Challenge. What is wellness? Well, the word wellness means the state or condition of being in good physical and mental health. So we want all young people to be in good health, mentally, physically, and in a lot of other spheres of their lives as well. And in the English language, often the wellness words end with the suffix AL. So for example, today's wellness word is internal wellness. So internal means inside. The opposite of internal is external, which would mean outside of something. So internal wellness for me is our character, who we are on the inside. And if you know me, I love talking about character. Are you a person of good character? People of good character have character traits that are also known as virtues. So we have a couple synonyms here: character traits, virtues, excellence. So good character traits are called virtues, which means something of excellence in our character. And if you go way, way back into ancient old literature, we're talking hundreds of years BC. Do you know what BC means? BC is before Christ. AD is after Christ. It's how we do the dating of our world. So hundreds of years BC, you had a couple really important philosophers. You had Aristotle coming out of the Greek culture. You had King Solomon from the Bible coming out of Jewish culture. And you had Confucius coming out of the Chinese culture. And all three of these guys agreed on one thing, which is that there are 6 cardinal virtues. Cardinal means like really, really important, the most important. And remember, virtue is a characteristic of excellence in a person. So I'm gonna name them for you, the 6, and you're gonna repeat after me, okay? Number 1, patience. Number 2, self-control. Number 3, justice. Number 4, truthfulness. And number 5, courage. And last but not least, number 6, wisdom. Okay? So again, patience, self-control, justice, truthfulness, courage, and wisdom. And so, I want you to think about those 6 words, and I want you to rank yourself. To rank yourself means to do a scale, so like from 1 to 6. I want you to write down the 6 virtues and say, if you put a 1 by it, that means I'm doing the best in this one. Overall, I'm a patient person. It's easy for me to practice patience. Or if you put a 5 or a 6, that means, I am not very self-controlled. I need to work on my self-control. And so after you make your list of 1 to 6, I want you to take that list, and I would love it, if you posted it on social media with the hashtag daily, hold on, I'm trying to think, what is our hashtag? Our hashtag is Daily Wellness Challenge. Okay, and then we can see how everybody ranked their 6 virtues. We all have ones we need to work on, and I have good news for you. The virtues can be grown, they can be developed. So just because you're not very wise right now, or maybe it's hard for you to be courageous, that's okay, you can work on it. It can be developed. So if we move on to our idioms section, there are idioms that I found related to 5 of these virtues. So let's begin with number 1. Patience is a virtue, is actually the idiom. So if I say to you, wow, well, patience is a virtue, that kind of means, well, obviously I'm not being very patient right now because it's a very hard characteristic to have, meaning that you need to grow in it. It's not easy to be patient. So can you repeat after me? Patience is a virtue. And this is literal. That means there's no hidden meaning behind it. It means what it means. Okay, number 2, The idiom is don't be a chicken. So I have my chickens here. This is actually Big Bird from everyone's favorite childhood TV show, Sesame Street in the USA. And this is just a regular chicken. I think he makes noise. Okay, so if I say, don't be a chicken, you know what that means? That is something that we often said in childhood, which means you need to be courageous right now. Don't be afraid. Do what you need to do, okay? What are you, chicken? Bok, 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 chicken. And we often said that, as kids especially. So don't be a chicken. Number 3 is silly, and it's hold your tongue. Hold your tongue. It's very hard to hold your tongue and speak. And hold your tongue is a way to say to show self-control. So for example, we hold our tongues when we know that what we're gonna say could hurt someone. So therefore I say, oh, I really wanted to just be ugh, and tell him what I really thought, but instead I held my tongue, and that means you didn't say anything. Okay, number 4 is a newer idiom, we'll say, a newer phrase, and it's to drop a truth bomb. So I like to play with Legos, so here's my Lego bomb. And if I drop a truth bomb, that means that I say something very honest and direct in a situation where maybe I needed to say that, but it was a little bit unexpected. Or, for example, it's very clearly true. Like, wow, she dropped a truth bomb, meaning everyone knew that that was true, but no one was saying it. So that's to drop a truth bomb. And the last idiom I have for you is wise as an owl. So here's my owls. I love to play with toys, so I have some owl stuffed animals. Okay, we have all different ones in the family. But back in Greek culture and in mythology, the wise owl, he was known to be really wise. Okay, so if he is associated with wisdom and with intelligence, to say wise as an owl means that someone is good at making decisions, someone is living smart, intelligently, and in a way that's good for us, that's good for society. Okay, an owl, wise as an owl, it's someone that we respect, someone that we admire, okay? So that's all, friends. Patience, courage, self-control, truthfulness, wisdom, and justice. These are all great things to work on when you're thinking about internal character today. And so I have a few challenges for you. Remember, if you do one of these challenges, we want you to put the hashtag Daily Wellness Challenge and take a picture or a video of you doing one of these things. So for example, I have a couple. One thing you can do is share the trailer of a movie where you know someone is showing one of these character traits, one of these virtues. Another thing you could do is you could read a chapter from King Solomon's wisdom, which you'll find in the Bible. I love reading the Bible, and so you could do that. And then post the wisest thing you saw or the wisest thing you read. And the last one is that you could go to the website that's on the screen. It's a YouTube video of a girl reading from a book called The Book of Virtues. And the Book of Virtues is a collection of a lot of short stories about these character traits. And she's reading 4 stories, and you could post which story did you like the best. These are all great ways to practice your English. They're creative ways, not so much like school, but outside the box. So have a great day, be wise as an owl, drop some truth bombs, hold your tongue when you need to, practice patience, and don't be a chicken. Learn some English. Okay, everybody, have a great day. Bye.